Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We are playing Marvel Rivals again, and today I'm doing something that I probably shouldn't be, but I'm going to do it anyway because I do feel like I'm getting better and better every single day. We are going to do a guide on how to play Spider-Man. Now, this is going to be your sort of basic type of guide. Like, I'm going to be showing you just some cool little tricks, like techs as people call them, and just combos that I've learned off of YouTube. Big shout out to Ants, who is the main guy that I've actually been watching. He's like the only person really that's doing guides on YouTube at the moment, so big shout out to him. But big shout out to him, his channel's growing massively, and yeah, he's the main reason why I'm doing this guide as well, is because I've learned everything off him. So if you are literally the amazing Spider-Man on the battlefield when you are playing Rivals, this probably isn't for you. You can obviously watch the video, tell me what I'm doing wrong, obviously help the people out that are watching. But yeah, we are going to be doing a guide, but like sort of, I'm going to try explain it in the most basic and simple terms so that you guys obviously, you know, can understand it. Now, I am using a controller, as you can see. So obviously all my controller dudes out there, obviously I am on PC, but I'm using a controller because I never got to learn keyboard and mouse really.
Pretty sure those are bad guys.
Yes, I'm a bad guy for not learning that, but I never got to use a keyboard and mouse, so I use a controller. So for all my keyboard and mouse guys as well, you can obviously learn as well what I'm doing, but what I'm going to be saying for you guys in terms of the keybinds and stuff are going to be sounding a little bit different, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. So let's get right into it. My first tip for you guys would be going into the settings, going over to your controller or your keyboard, go to combat, change the hero, make sure you change the hero. Now, first and foremost with Spider-Man, you have to turn automatic swing off. This will basically just shoot you to any sort of grappling point available. You can't aim and shoot. So look, I'm aiming here, I'm going to shoot, and it's going to take me there. I'm aiming here, I'm going to shoot, and it's going to take me there. If I put on automatic swing, it's going to look like this. You see how I aimed down, and it just automatically shot me to somewhere that's over there. This can really mess you up. So it's basically the trick that everybody tells you. You've probably seen it on Instagram, on YouTube, TikTok. Turn it off. That's for Venom as well, but we're not playing Venom. So we've got that turned off. Let me turn it back off. Now these are preferences. Hold to swing, I like this. It's just better for me to do rather than tapping it and then, you know, toggling it, shall we say. So I would definitely say hold, you know, give it a try. You might just like it more than toggle swinging. Hold to wall crawl. Now wall crawl can screw you up a little bit, but I've got used to holding to wall crawl so that you just don't automatically press X as a double jump next to a wall and end up sticking to that wall. So I would suggest holding it, but it can mess you up sometimes. I would prefer if they took it out altogether, but there are some techie stuff that you can do with wall crawl, so I don't know. And again, hold to run just seems a little bit better. What I would also do as well, now this is my personal preference, obviously you keyboard and mouse players don't need to know this, but your web swing, I would say change that to R1 and change your get over here to L1. The reason why I tell you to do that is because one, it just makes swinging feel so much more easier, and it puts your web splat and your grab on the same hand, basically on your left hand. So it just makes it feel a little bit more easier. I would say put that to R1. It just feels a lot better than L1. Now, as well, the second reason why I would say change your keybinds, one for L1 and one for R1, is because if you splat somebody, your L1 will turn into the R1 as I've got it now. So if I splat this one, I can now zip to it with R1, or I can still use my L1 and bring it towards me when it recharges. So that way, when I splat it, I can still pull it towards me. It will waste your R1 normally. So obviously you will have to wait for that to recharge then. But at least then you have the option of doing both, as you can see. Right, the other ones are preference as well. which is basically your reticle. I've put it to crosshair. I normally like just the normal little dot, but I am using the crosshair for now, as you can see. And as you can see, it just feels nice to get. Now, my other main tip, and this is major for us controller players, is just sensitivity. Now, I've put it at 224. It feels just about right, especially for like getting in and out as well. And also for your aiming when you're in the air. Now, aiming in the air and doing a web splat is very important. So you're going to have to mess around with the sensitivity, see what is your best one. As you can see, I've put it on 224. It just makes it feel a little bit more easy. I had it at 300 at one point, but it was a little bit too snappy for me. But yeah, just give that a mess around. Find your perfect sensitivity on both up and down, your horizontal and your vertical. Oops, horizontal and your vertical. Now, getting into the actual mechanics of the game. So, Spider-Man, obviously, as we know, he's got your basic damage. He doesn't do anything really to your main people. Especially your tanks. He's just going to tickle them, really. They're just going to feel a little tickle and be like, what was that? Flick. You're dead. So, you have to be very clever with Spider-Man. So, as you might already know as well, having a web splat does a lot more damage. Okay? So, what you always want to try do is get a web splat on them, because it's going to maximize your damage potential. Now, what else you can do as well, as controller players, I don't know about keyboard and mouse players, but is when you tag someone, you can quickly hit between tagging them and smacking them by just pressing L2, R2, L2, R2, L2, R2. So when you're in a fight, jump to them, get towards them, and if you don't know the full combos yet, you can try and mix them in, but be quick about it. So you can always get, I mean, it's not the best, like, it's not always going to be like bang, 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 bang. It's going to be like bang, bang, bang. But if you time it right, you can get some really quick ones on them. What I would also say as well is, if you miss targets, you're going to have more of a chance hitting someone if you spray them, as you can see, than if you don't. Like, if you're just standing there waiting around and they're jumping around, you can easily miss. So if you just give them loads, it's gonna, one, maximize the potential of hitting them with the web splat, and two, it's also gonna do damage to them as well, so that when you finally realize, oh wait, I've got them, instantly you can come in and kill them. So next is your square. This is probably your most important in the combo. It's going to really start the ball rolling in getting that one combo kill. So what you're going to want to know first is it's got about a 2.5 meter radius, I'd say. So if I do it here at 5, it's not going to hit anything. But if I do it here, it's going to hit. Now, it's going to hit all around me in a circle. So if you ever, I don't know, got lucky and blasted 2 people and they were low, you could easily KO both of them. Okay? So just remember that getting people web splatted, and especially with this, it's gonna really hurt them.
Be sure those are bad
and
guys.
then when you get better as well, you're gonna learn how to string a lot more techniques and obviously buttons together to be able to get a kill. So the first combo that we're gonna learn is your web splat. You go over to them, you uppercut them, and then you would slam them. But as you can see, I missed because my double jump took me a bit too high over their head. So, in order to combat that, on controller, I don't know about keyboard and mouse, but on controller, if you just hold R2 and then spam X, you're gonna do your double jump and you're gonna do that slam, overhead slam, a lot quicker than if you did it like that. It's gonna look like that. So let's give it a try. A lot easier. Now the only sort of tricky bit about that is getting your analog down to look at them whilst you're spamming your X. But if you get your X in time by spamming it really quickly, you are going to get that hit on. Now, I know it seems a little bit sweaty, but there are some really good Spider-Man players, and there are really good rivals players altogether, so I'm just trying to even the playing field and get you that little bit better. So I'm going to show you again. It's going to be L2, R1, square, and then I messed it up there, but you would quickly hit them with that. So I'll try it again. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Boom. As you can see, that's a very easy, simple combo. If you can do that and you can practice that, then it's going to give you an edge in the battlefield against people like...
Watch out, they're headed our way.
Rocket Raccoon, Jeff, well, your healers basically. If they've used their abilities, and you know that you are picking people off and watching them and keeping your eye on the battlefield, you can go in, easily pick them off, and then get out. So that would look like this. Get out, basically. If that wasn't there, I'd be on my way. The other combo that we've got in our arsenal is very similar to what I've just done, but you're going to want to have a Venom in your team. As you can see, I've got my symbiote on my shoulders. So what you're going to want to do is utilize your explosive symbiote ability, basically. So if you get this quick after an uppercut, so especially when that uppercut hits and you hit the symbiote, you can basically just kill the enemy that you're fighting, and also if anybody's around you trying to hit you, you can basically just send them flying, completely flying, and that gives you time to get out of there. So that would look like this. So you're going to hit your splat, you're going to web over to them, you're going to hit the uppercut, and then you do that basically. But obviously you'd want to do it in a quicker fashion. So let me show you on this one. I think this has got full health, so let's give it a try. So it's bam, bam, and that's basically an insta-KO.
Someday.
So remember, it's uppercut, and then you want to press that instantly. Soon as you've hit that and he's done that first charge up animation where he's going Shoryuken, about to go right up, you hit triangle like your life depends on it. And then what you do is you panic, you get out, you swing, you miss, you die. No, you don't do that. Obviously you're gonna get better. But let's give it a try again. So whoomp, whoomp. He's dead anyway. Why did I do that? Sorry, dude. I just bullied you there. Right, we'll try it on him. And see how we got rid of him there as well. So that would get rid of him, maybe disorientate him, and then I'd be able to get away. Whee! Right, so they're the two combos that I use, basically, in my games. I know that there's other ones, very complicated ones as well, but they're more for keyboard and mouse players. It's more like you hit one like that, you hit one like that, you hit one like that, then you double jump, you web zip, but you miss, and then you sort of overhead kick them. That one is too techy for people that are on controllers, I think. What I do is, yeah, hold R2 and you spam the X button, and that'll give you your overhead jump. Now, another combo tip is something that you're going to want to learn. I mean, you are Spider-Man after all, and that is hitting aerial shots. So you're going to be swinging around quite a lot. Let me put my... And you're going to want to be able to hit people whilst you're in the air, because swinging and being in the air is Spider-Man's main trait, really. He's Spidey, and he's an amazing acrobat, so we want to utilize that in our games. Now, this is literally where I wanted to give up with being Spider-Man. I never thought I'd be good enough, and it takes a lot of practice, and that comes with a lot of time in the range, a lot of practice AI games, a lot of quick match games, and a lot of abuse from players sometimes. It depends on the type of players that you get. But if you're in quick play, you're going to get some people that are going to tell you to get off Spider-Man. But if you can hold out, and if the team really, really doesn't need another tank or another healer, then you can easily practice in a game and get better. But like I said, it's going to be all down to your sensitivity, your button mapping, and obviously your time and dedication to the player. So, I myself, I'm still getting used to this as well. Like, it's not the best, but I've learned certain tips and tricks that may help you. So, like I said, first one was your sensitivity. So, what we're going to do is, we're just going to try hit somebody whilst we're in the air. It's going to be a static target, but as you can see, they're not going to move. So, what you need to be wary of is, if they don't move, but you are, your cursor, if you're moving in the right point, in the right direction, your cursor is going to line up on them at some point or another. So let me just show you that. I'm not going to hit him, but I'm just jumping. Look. So I'm just going to show you that. I'm not going to hit him. But if you get it right and line it up right, your cursor's going to fall in one of those. Obviously, a little adjustment might be needed. But they're going to come into range. You're going to go over them. So I'm going to show you as well. Like, it might not look like it's going to hit sometimes. But as you can see, just little adjustments, you're going to get that accuracy there. So that look almost hit. I'm still learning myself. So we're just going to let it fall. And then we're going to hit. Now, as you can see,
Sure those are bad guys.
you're not always going to hit them. But what you're going to see is you're going to get closer and closer each time. Now, this is where I say, don't be shy with your shots. If you're going for somebody and you're just practicing, don't be shy with your shots. You're going to hit somebody eventually. As you can see. And what you will find is that your brain subconsciously learns the ones that you hit. As you can see, I hit two, I shot two, missed one, hit one. That is another big tip of mine that I will tell you to learn, is just practicing hitting people in the air. Fall with style and grace and just shoot your load. That sounds weird. Just shoot your load and you will hit one eventually. Make your adjustments. Swing in, fall, and you will learn what feels right for you in the end. So then you can slow it down a bit when you hit a shot in the air, and then obviously you can take your time on the next one. As you can see, like that. Or, to make it easy for yourself as well, you have got double jump. So that can slow things down as well. But you want to watch out if you're against a Hawkeye with that. The second part of that tip would be obvious. And that is moving targets. So, Spider-Man is a projectile shooter. It's not a hit scan. So you're going to want to guide your shots. As you can see, if I hit him as soon as he comes, complete miss. If I hit him just before he comes, it's going to hit him. Same with guiding him. It's going to hit if you hit slightly in front of him. This one as well. I'm going to guide it. And it's still going to hit. If I hit it right on him, miss. But if he just comes just before or within that sight, it's going to hit him. So moving targets, remember that you're going to have to guide your shots. And that comes as well when it goes more advanced with your aerial attacks as well. Remember what way they're moving and try guide your reticle nice and slowly with it. So here's a moving target, aimed in front of him, hit him. We'll try that again. We've got a moving target, aim in front of him, hit him. Oops, didn't want to do that. So we've got another moving target, aim in front and hit it. The same applies for airborne heroes like Storm and Iron Man. To be fair, when I see an Iron Man, it's on sight. So he's moving, you hit in front, and you go through. So let's try that again. He's moving, I'm going to aim in front of him, and boom. He walked right into it. So remember to practice those in the range. Now what comes with that now, after you've practiced hitting people with it, is your combo. Now you want to just use what we learned over here and basically put it into practice with your aerial attacks. So remember to be calm. Adjust your shots, shoot your load, take your shot, go for the kill. Get out of there. And when you've got a full health hero, you basically put that into use and into practice. So yeah, practice those shots. When it comes to tanks, you're not always going to have the best time fighting them. So you're going to want to use your spidey intuition. So if you ever get some momentum and get close to someone, you can see what I was trying to do there. But I'm going to do it a bit more simplified, is you could always pull them off the map. Really, that kind of saved me. And I don't know where he's gone. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. But yeah, you get the idea. If this wasn't here, he'd be off the map right now. So you could always pull him towards you, get the hell out of there, and that would kill them as well. That's not just with tanks, but it works well with tanks because obviously you're not gonna win a 1v1. So if you can bait them to the edge, let's say this is the edge of the map and this is a tank, you could always yoink and then get the hell out of there yourself, and that would kill them. And sometimes, especially when you do hold R1 to swing or hold to swing, you can get some right momentum. And then you could always grab them and, you know what I mean? Like, just send them flying off the map. So, give that a try as well. Now, the one trick that I'm going to show here is so simple, and it's kind of crazy that I never realized to just do it myself. But it helps so much. And that would be, sometimes, you don't always have to hit an aerial shot. Look, I'm missing everything, right? And that would be no value right there. If there were a load of people, or if I was just going into a one-on-one and I was missing the shots and you knew you're just missing, there's no point shooting. One thing you can do is zip right in, uppercut them, hit them now, then go in and then kill them, and it'll make it so much more easy. It's kind of like a reverse combo that I showed you in the beginning. But it gives you the uppercut first, and because you've got two of them normally in a situation, if you're having a little bit of a skirmish, your little jumping around and hitting them with the web will give you enough time to give you that second uppercut back. So, we'll show you again. That's come in, uppercut her, bam, gone. She's gone. You can be out of there. And that has made me so much better as a Spider-Man player, because I'm always trying the advanced techniques, you know, trying to get in, doing all this, all that sort of stuff. But if you want to be nice and simple, if you want to be a good Spider-Man, we've got to revert to the basics. And that means getting in, hitting your uppercut, hitting your shot, hitting your uppercut again, and getting out of there. Now, I'll show you that without ability cooldowns. So it means coming in, hitting the uppercut, hitting the L1, coming back in. It's come back. We'll do it a bit faster.
Round and pound.
Still gives me that time. And if you wanted to be a little bit more faster with it, you can hit it. Obviously, a little skirmish, missing them, but it's giving me the time to get the uppercut back. But normally you keep an eye on your cooldowns. And that is also a huge tip as well, is keep an eye on your cooldowns. There's been so many times where I've been chasing to get to the point and just using my webs, getting into a skirmish, and then not having them at all. And when you're doing hold R1 to swing, you've got to be careful of that as well, because letting go will take your swing. So just remember that. Keep an eye on your cooldowns, practice what we've learned, and we can all be better Spider-Men together and annoy some people that have been annoying us because we're so weak. Rivals, please, please, buff Spider-Man. He needs a buff. Or nerf Scarlet Witch or Hawkeye or something. I beg you. They make my life hell. Right, so we're going to watch a replay. And with this one, I think I got 27 kills and 6 deaths. Now, as Spider-Man, you are going to die. I'm playing quick match, so obviously I'm not going to compare myself to the likes of, you know, Ants and stuff like that. Or Necros, you know, the best Spider-Man in the world. Playing at the most competitive sort of ranks and levels. So I'm not going to compare myself to them. But if you are going to go Spider-Man and you are practicing, just know you are going to die a lot of times. But the better you get, the less your deaths get. But I'm proud of this one. 27, 6, and 6 assists I think I got on this one. I think I dealt almost 10,000 damage. It was 8,000 damage, and for a Spider-Man, that is pretty good. So let's take a look at this and see what I did right. I will be doing commentary as well over the top of it, so let's just see how this goes. Right, so tried doing a little bit of Spider-Man tech there, but it didn't work. Trying the bunny hop, but I didn't get much momentum. Right, they're all coming in here. Alright, so I'm just shooting off the webs. See whoever I can get. Now he's a tank, so it's a quick hit and it's a get out. I am focusing him a little bit, which is normally what you shouldn't do, but he has got a tank on him. So I thought I'd help him out. And there was nobody behind me. Everybody was in front as well, so I thought, why not? Now, Hawkeye was going after me, so I had to get the hell out of there. Now, I'm trying to go round him. As you can see, they're all facing forward. Try to get Warlock. Can I get him? Bang, he's gone. Missed the overhead shot, but I did hit him on the last hit. But as you can see, Squirrel Girl just pinged me in the face. That's me trying to practice my bunny hops. Right, Venom's come right into us, but I think I don't... Yeah, I get out of there. He chases me here. Thank God for my heal there. So I thought, let me give him a bit of hell as well. That was 3-1 there, so I thought I'd take my chances. Just remember, you've always got to think like that. How many people are with you? Can you take the person? What's their health like? Have they used their ability? Right, let's get rid of their heal. Do I do it? Waiting for those cooldowns. I wasn't keeping an eye on those cooldowns. Right, okay, we got Warlock. Somebody helped us get them. Right, we're needing a heal here, so nobody's healing us. As a Spider-Man, you shouldn't always rely on your healers because you are too fast for them. Try learn the map. Try get heals as best as you can by relying on yourself. Now, we're just waiting for people there. Waiting for my cooldowns and my webs to come back. Right, I've got a super here. They're all gathered here, so what do? Why not? Think about your times. That just holds them off the point for a little bit longer. You can get pulled out of it, but I thought I'd take my chances, so always remember who you're fighting against. Right, okay. Seeing if we can go around the other way. I remembered that there's no other way, though. Smack him in head. Right, okay. It's all on him. So I thought, let me focus him as well with them. Now, there's an opening for me to get through here. So take your chance. I'm trying to get Hawkeye, but he's pushed me away. Right, Hawkeye's focusing me though, can you see? Right, okay. Let me see if I can go around him, because he's activated his ult there. Can't let him get an after image. She's ulted at me. Make her waste it. Right, they're all focusing me right now. They're not focusing the point. So, be annoying. You're Spider-Man. Their attention sort of diverted off me, so I was like, nope, look at me. Right, okay, we need heal. We know there's a heal pack here. Nobody's noticing us, so let's go for a shot. Bang, bang, got one. Try get out of there. Unlucky, there were 3 other people. Right, seeing how I can be of value. Right, let's go up top. There's loads of people there. Maybe if I'm in the air, I can be a nuisance. Which I try to be. Messed myself up there with a web. Now I've got nothing and I die. As you can see, holding R1 to swing sometimes can really mess you up. But I think that would have just been a normal web whip anyway. Cat. What am I going to do against him? Get him out of there. Just get him away from Luna. Give her some time to breathe. Make him waste a bit of time. Right. Put a nuisance on Hulk. Right, see? Now he's focusing me as well. I shouldn't have done it, but I thought I'd help. But this is where I'm learning. If I was quicker, I could have got completely away from him. How are we doing right now on here? 96. Let's just rewind that last bit there. Here we are. Points about to be won by their team. So I wasted my ult. I wasn't keeping an eye on the top bar, obviously, because now we've got another game and I don't have an ult. So remember to not be stupid like me. Thought maybe somebody might be coming round from their side, but nope. They all gathered together. Nobody over here. Okay, cool. Get into the fight. Injure both them lot. Hit him. Get out of there. Because that's how I'm valuable. Now he's low, so let's pick him off. Can we get him? Yes, we can. Now let's get out of here because I heard an ult and I don't know who it is. Right, we've got him. He was low. Picked him off. Nice, just little web slap. And a hit. Okay, see, we're getting hurt now. We used the combo, but it didn't work. We're getting chased by Warlock. Does he win this? Let's find out. I'm just not hitting him with my zip, so I hit him with the uppercut first. Give myself some time, and I use the combo. He's down. Might as well help Hulk. He's out. Now let's get out of there and see where I can be value again. Hawkeye's aiming me, but I'm aiming him. Does he get me? I tried dragging him towards me there to see if I could make it easier, but Hawkeye's normally somebody you shouldn't challenge because of his get back ability, like get off me ability, but I think in this, yeah, I win. Because I had a Hulk with me. Right, who are we going for? We can't go for Hulk. See how I'm ignoring Hulk? They're all focusing him. Right, we've got Squirrel Girl in that little exchange. I can come in, quickly beat her up. Kind of wasted that, I can't lie, but it is Squirrel Girl. She's annoying. She deserved it. Right, I've just waited for my webs to come back. As you can see, they're on 2. I can deal with 2. Right, who's here that we can hit? We got Warlock. Let's see if we can make value out of it. Get him out of there. He healed himself, so nope, we can't do nothing there. We need a heal instead. Remember, we need to know where the health packs are. Right, that messed us up there, you see. The wall. That's going to happen a lot. So just remember to... yeah, remember to just know when you can and when you can't. I think he is where I beat her. Yeah. I used the Venom symbiote combo there. Right, back into the fight. They're trying to get the point. Let us contest that. Get in. He's already gone. Team assist. Hulk isn't somebody we should be dealing with. Over there, I should have actually tried to yoink him off the damn map. But too late. Right, okay. What's he gonna do? Oh, that's our Hulk. What am I on about? No, wait. He's gone. Normally the replay shows in red. And bam, that would have definitely hit her. Right, new round. Let's get into the fray. How many times have I died so far? So 5, 19 and 5 so far. Let's see how we're doing here. Right, we're going for the flying character. Storm. Storm's on site. Can we get her? Nope, we did not. Out of there. Because it's not going to work, especially when they're all there. Try go for her again. Can we do it? Nope. Stick with our team. Get out of there. Come back around. Now, Storm's focusing me from the top, but I'm trying to ignore her, and it was a big mistake. I should have gone for her. Okay. We're here again. Who's around? I don't know if that was a valuable one. I only got one player, but I don't know how many people were around, to be fair. Right, okay, she's gone. Alright, look, low. Bam! Gone. Pick him off.
Now's the time to hit him.
And we hit Bruce as well, do we? I think we do. Gone. The basic combos, the ones that's going to always help you in the end, which is your splat, your zip, your uppercut. And then what you do afterwards is your finisher, really. So, you have to learn what's best for you. Right, we're going after Warlock. We need to get a heal off. He's isolated and he's gone out of there. Right, there's only a Hulk here. See, I'm not really going for him until he's like my only choice. I've got help with him as well, so if I can... Now, it's literally... I'm being cheeky here, I remember this. I'm like, I'll hit you and then I'll get out of here. That was cheeky, that was very risky as well. Don't do that, don't be me. I'm just stupid. And he's out of there. And can we do it again? Can he do it again? No, he can't. But I remember hunting her down because I told you when it's an aerial character, it's on sight. Where is she? See how it can just get a bit hectic sometimes? This is where composure is needed. Like sometimes I lose my composure completely, but if you can be better than me, you'd definitely be able to clean up a lot quicker. Bang. Right, slam him down there. Let him deal with let them deal with him. And use me ult, because I know we've won. But by the end of that, I'm on 27 and 6, 19 final hits, 8,000 damage. And hopefully we will get better